Okay, greetings. I'm Joe Science Broadcast. Remember, this is the chat portion of the webinar. Straight. So, all right, blessings like those are posted our questions. Okay, Gundian, any messages from parent, parental ancestors? That's different. I don't know why I sense the boogeyman there. Ever thought you were a boogeyman in some reality? Um, um, let's see. Yeah, it's like cowboy um, ancestors, or cowgirl, cowboy. So yeah, your family did some gold rush part of your family. Someone, great grandfather or something along those lines. Now they didn't get anywhere with it, but there feels like there's a gold rush energy connected to your family line. Um, what they do show you in other realities working on apes, like Planet of the Ape type of beings, doing experiments and things like that. Any messages from higher self? Well, it seems like you're opening up timelines to connect to new people, new things, new places. This hasn't fully manifested itself just yet, but you're going into a new energy field overall. Uh, you know, why did I tend to compare people? I don't think this is a positive thing to do. How can I heal this? That has to do with a princess lifetime. Usually I get the lifetimes like that. Usually it's in France. Feels like a French lifetime. I also feel like you had a Russian lifetime, like a Tsar lifetime around Peter the Great. But I don't think that's where the snobbish energy came from. I believe it came from more of a French influence during, 1600s, 1700s, things like that. Uh, why is self-confidence is seen as attractive feature in men? Is this coming from our ego? Why confidence in a man is so important to me? Well, because you've been protected by men in your past. It's been, yeah, cultures. Well, yeah, because you've had royalty lifetimes. That has a lot to do with it. And just you can't, obviously, you couldn't trust women back then because you're a bunch of backstabbers and nothing much different nowadays. Not to say all women are like that, but quite a bit of it. So, finding a man that is very confident, because obviously you've had incarnations with men that were losers, and it just didn't work with you. So, I don't think those lasted very long either. Carol, are there any messages for me? I just see Yeshua's energy connecting to you, opening up your chakras, your lower chakras, connect to other people, bring you more of a positive vibration to your family and others. But it also seemed like a spirit guide by the name of Gladys was helping you at this time. She's from the higher astral. Question two: are there any messages uh, from Yeshua? Let's see. You have been a twin of Yeshua, like a twin brother or twin sister in previous lifetimes, not here, but other places. And I believe they were in Sirius. Marianne, any messages for me? There are AI, artificial intelligence realities that you're healing from that you have been connected to in past lives. They're alien lifetimes though, and you're here to bring out the human, the soul, to be a soul person here, and just to be yourself. People wonder what their soul purpose is, and obviously there's a lot of levels to it, but the main thing is just be yourself. Any messages from Prime Creator? There are two timelines you're opening up for manifestation. Possible Earth. or life-changing events, but nothing too clear at this time. Possibly a move or something. When the time's right. Pamela, any messages? To see like you're connected to your higher chakras, releasing a lot of energies from a grandmother. I do see Yeshua assisting you on self-confidence at this time. And also connected to plants. Any messages from Archangel Gabriel? It seems like there's a self-reflection. You're releasing a lot of blockages of yourself, basically allowing yourself to speak more of your truth. That's what you're doing. Katie and Dance, I was wondering if you could provide some information on why Steve Urkel from an old funny sitcom, Urkel, funny, from Family Matters was in my dreams. After reading the wiki, I found out he created a time machine and altered his DNA. The seventh season finale was titled Send in what? Send in the clones? Seriously? I gotta check that out. I believe it though, but well, he does look like he's really different. So yeah, so it was a clone. Yeah, he was cloned. But what's interesting, I feel like you were there or part of that experiment. Yeah, that is bizarre for Family Matters. We send in the clones, so that was a Illuminati putting information out there too. That was them putting out there what they're doing. They're doing The Simpsons. They're doing other shows. They're doing the X Files. Like the X Files talked about 9/11. So. Question 2. Any other messages? It's happening more. Yeah, into your higher self. So you're going more into your astral healing. A lot of deep. Not that you had fears before, but you're going more. It feels like you're going more into your secret space program stuff, and that's revealing that and other things. So this is good. Glad you're. Yeah, it's like you're connected to a diamond energy of who you are. Symmetry. Any messages for me? Earlier, so we did channeling about Zetas, like wearing clothes, like human clothes. I feel like you had a Zeta lifetime where, like a Zeta world, they're trying to adapt to being human, wearing a tie, stuff like that, going to work, things like that. This is the first thing I see there. Amy? Let me check one thing. I was working with energy healer Carmen and did a lot of amazing energy healings for me. And she became very rude to me. Well, yeah, no, obviously she hasn't done much healings on herself. So she can heal you, but not herself. That's messed up. So yeah, it's kind of common actually. So talking about a wake up call for you and other people too. Yeah, it's people put on this persona that they're healing others, and even channelers, or one I know that obviously they keep it quiet, but he can channel dark entities for people. It's like, oh, this is positive energy, and all of a sudden a dark entity comes through. So yeah, she hasn't cleared her stuff. I don't know if she ever will. That was an attack on you, basically. That's just energy healer named Carmen. I blocked her on Facebook after she was rude. She tried to contact. I don't think so. I think she's oblivious to what she did. That's yeah, interesting. Let's see. I'm so how to pronounce this. Hoy Hugh. I had many recurring dreams about being in a classroom with teachers. Some are my actual teachers in my pre-adult life. What is the messages about the guys at higher self trying to convey? So you're teaching them. Yeah, you're teaching them what you've learned. So you're hanging out with them. You're friends with them. It seems in the astral world. So that's yeah. So yeah, I feel like you're thanking them for what you learned from them, and also showing what you've learned, and add it on. So that helps them become better teachers. So Like they teach you a certain amount, you go out and live in the world, then you connect to them and say, "Hey, look what I learned, and look what you taught me," and then you kind of have a conversation. Basically, it's cool. In previous readings, my guides said I'm on the right path. Can my guides give me more detail on what specific path is it? Well, it feels like a financial path. I don't know. Right now, the emotional path seems like you're releasing a lot of guilt, family guilt, guilt of making the wrong decision. You're bringing in more, self love into your life in this life. So you're on the right path. You're not at the path that you want to be at financially, but I feel like you are getting, you will form it in some form or another. Yeah, well, the reason why people aren't like millionaires instantly because you have a lot to learn. That can take away the lessons. So we just have a lot to learn, just the way it is. We just have people can get out of touch and become screwed up. You came here to build yourself. You have plenty of other lifetimes that you can be rich. So, well, with life, you don't have money. So, but yeah, I feel like you're definitely just keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you might feel like emotion, you're still releasing a lot, but yeah. Eric M, I got scammed over the phone by someone pretending to be a social security worker. I gave him my social security number, debit card number, driver's license number, but I reported this incident to Social Security and canceled my debit card. Yeah, I feel like it'd be okay. I don't want them to take my money. I don't think they can. Yeah, as long as you're, I don't know the whole details. Like your driver's license number, you might have to change that and everything. Yeah, just change everything. I don't know about I think it's social security number. If people have it, I don't think that matters anymore these days. Of course, they have that thing called a life lock. If you want to do something like that, you know. Well, yeah. Now you're knowing. Well, yeah. Now you're more careful who you pick up on the phone. So yeah, everybody has their moments. We all have our. Well, yeah, stuff, and that was an astral attack. So that means you are going into a new side of yourself. I've had something not like that, but I had an attack like not like that, but when I had a life changing moment years ago. So yeah. Does Archangel Gabriel have any messages for me? Yeah, you're going to become stronger after this, and you become more cautious, obviously, of who you're talking to on this phone, definitely. I do recommend some of that LifeLock thing if you're interested. You can probably get one that's pretty cheap, the cheap one, if you want to. I mean, if it makes you feel better. I think it's like $100 a year or something like that. Might be a waste of money, but it might be a false sense of security. But yeah, because if someone uses your information, it'll get flagged and you'll know about it. So something to research. Let's put it that way. Such as social security numbers out there, I'm not sure how that would work. You just research. I would research it. I feel like another side of yourself is to look into that type of, you're learning more about yourself. That's for sure. So, Susie, what have I been doing in astral? Well, I feel like you're releasing a lot of your boss's energy. Has been absorbing your energy a lot. I feel like he's been draining your energy at times too. He does show up as sometimes as a ram, like has a ram's head. Sometimes they're really arrogant at times. And sometimes they have a very large head where he feels like he knows everything. Yeah, I feel like you're poking at that a lot. But you're also learning a lot about your own self. But yeah, he shows up in your astral a lot. Well, he shows up in your astral like a big balloon with his big head, like a big balloon. His head is a balloon. Sometimes it shows up like that, kind of watching you from a distance. Messages for me. So this is your Arcturian self of recruitment, of helping other souls find their spiritual growth, but also helping you ground your energies into the earth. Help the earth ascend. Yeah, you've been an Earth Watcher as an Arcturian for millions of years. As an Arcturian being, you are definitely bringing that Arcturian reality here. You have a high vibration. You can go probably have very little sleep. Yeah. So you're definitely helping the human element move on. So you've done this on Palladian worlds also and Arcturian worlds. Oh my God, it's Moses. Does my higher self have any messages for me? Let's see. You're releasing reptilian lifetimes. You're basically learning how to trust yourself to a certain degree, but you're also, I see Mother Mary's energy assisting you. Also, helping at the financial level, but basically, yeah, just talk to your kids. Once again, play with your kids. I feel like one of your kids very good at puzzles, solving puzzles, which is good for the mind. I've had severe back pain for almost 2 years now. Is there a message for me? Can I get a healing? No. Send an Archangel Michael for that already. Energy for healing at this time. But back pain is a karma. Oh, once again, not always trusting yourself. And when you're not always trusting yourself in previous lifetimes, you made a lot of mistakes. You had to pay for those mistakes, so you're learning that here. So when your back pain happens, you kind of old ideas. Donna, can you tell me if my mini donkey Wheezy has been a mom before, and does he a mule or a donkey? Does she feel about being a mom again? Oh, a mom. I don't know. I don't think she was a mom before. But yeah, I think she's okay with being a mom now. Yeah. I don't know if she was a mom before. I can't tell. I don't think so. Yeah, she's ready. At night, just as I lay down to bed for 2 seconds, I feel like I'm floating and feel very light. So yeah, you're connecting more to your higher dimensions. Definitely. Yeah, so you're connecting more to the higher astral. You're believing more in this. Saying. Yeah, you're just go straight into astral. So that means you're I feel like you're assisting others when they're crossing over too. So you got over a lot of the earth problems. That's cool. And Aura, any messages regarding my breakup with my boyfriend? I feel like your guides are relieved, and it's also going to relieve a lot of stress and help you connect more with yourself and do things for yourself, and allow you to develop other abilities also. What is blocking the relationship between me and my sister? She's very controlling and is annoying. I feel like she burns a lot of trauma and feels exhausted around her. I can heal this. Well, yeah, she doesn't want to be healed. So yeah, you gotta stay away from her for a while. She's out for the attack. She's out for blood. So yeah, healing. She's just not a healthy energy at this time. You just gotta just not get absorbed too much in her energy. Um, Mia has a spirit named Eric been around me this week. He does any messages? Well, if I like spirit guide, uh, yeah, to use discernment. I do see giraffes, African lifetimes. Yeah, very connected to African reality. Anunnaki lifetimes. So you definitely have Anunnaki somewhere. Not to feel bad about it because some people get like crazy on it, but it's part of your soul growth to help humans understand themselves as an Anunnaki being. Do my guys have any messages for me? Yeah, just take things slow. One day at a time. You're going to the energy of yourself. Um, yeah, just I don't see a major turning point, but I just feel like you're going into a more deeper side of yourself. Yeah, I feel like you're going to know more about yourself over time, about your past self, past life self. Just keep going forward. All right, Brock. Any messages from my dog Brownie on the other side? Brownie is actually a spirit guide assisting you, clearing out some Egyptian energies, Egyptian lifetimes you've had in your past that you have not fully cleared or fully aware of. But I'm doing an astral. Yeah, you kind of do the Assyrians, the canine worlds. It's like a canine building houses. I'm trying to feel like what else. Yeah, it's like a werewolf or reality, or you shapeshift. Just see canines on multiple levels. They're not. Yeah, they kind of kept some stuff back, but I feel there's some Anunnaki you're tapping into also, releasing those timelines here. Yeah, like there's a temple, Anunnaki temple that you go to release from this planet. Let's see if I can gather. Like a golden temple. Just what beings have been around me lately. Just Archangel Michael's energy. Of course, there's probably others, but you're going to awaken to more of your higher self. You connect to the Martian lifetimes. Yeah, Mars might come through little by little. There's also Venus connection with the Martian lifetimes. I believe there is a secret space program side of you somewhere that you have not fully tapped into. That's up to you. To that. What insight or guidance does Andromedan guys have for me to share? Just do blessings for things that you have at this time. Just the Anunnaki again. I feel like those timelines are slowly releasing from the Earth. Yeah, an Andromedan side. You've been an Andromedan rock star on Andromedan planet. That was pink. Not sure how you feel about that. Let's see. He might have been a feline, but Miles, any messages from Kelper by 452? That's a star. Let me check that. Interesting. Yeah, there's another version of yourself there. I want to say there's a canine version of you there also in some other reality, but there is a human self. They do have a version of Jesus there too, but not to the extent that we have here. They don't have really a church energy, but they do have a Jesus presence that's there. The world is very more primitive than this one, but things are easier there. And something that you're healing from is, yeah, is the side of you, yeah, it's a more positive side. So, yeah, they're not really showing what you're doing. You've had caveman lifetimes there, and right now, like you're a zoologist there. Uh, any messages from spirit? Yeah, this is good. You're going into other realms, other places. Of course, you're always going to probably run into some kind of insectoid energy. You're still releasing and understanding. Think about an insectoid being where it just has libraries and libraries of knowledge. And not all beings have it. And also they stay grounded where it's like Arcturian beings can be kind of like grandpa or something like that when they're looking at us like, we don't know what the hell we're doing. And insectoids are always on the run, on the search, wanting to know more about themselves, things like that. So yeah, there's always going to be an insectoid energy. They're probably just gratitude to. I mean, people here are just probably terrified. Not everybody, but quite a few. But you've had a calmer side connection to that. Vasco, any messages from my galactic family? I do feel some Men in Black energy. You have been a Men in Black person in your past. That's another thing that you're healing within yourself. Also, the Yael. Imagine you remember some. You can look it up. Yael, pronouncing it, spelling it. It's another. And those are kind of like perfect realities, but I believe you were there and kind of got sick of the place. Um, I don't know what world you've been to. Probably Andromeda. You feel like you're more at home or Palladian, but the Yael side's kind of like, at least some of the worlds are like that. Not all. Any messages from higher self? Yeah, just girlfriend energies. Just pay attention to her. Not that you are, but just her emotions. Feel like you're getting kind of out of hand due to the world's climate and change. Also emotions. The chemical warfare. Emotionals. connections. I feel like her father was like a Russian at one time, was a wealthy one. Yeah, he's very devoted to the Catholic Church in Roman lifetimes, or pre-Roman, but still very devoted. So, and she's been a nun, he's been a priest. Yeah, so that's kind of what you're dealing with there. And you've always been like you're like Robin Hood, as you know. So you're outside that world altogether, but that's why you're there. So okay, all right. Thank you everyone for your questions. All right, we'll be back tomorrow, Michelle.